You might feel scared to share your gifts, to fully step into your creativity, and that is completely valid. But Spirit is here today to let you know that it is safe, that you are supported, and the time is now to trust yourself fully and step into your magic and let other people witness it. All right, there is energy here for you to feel encouraged, inspired, and ready to move forward, and we are going to explore that together. Good afternoon, everyone. I am back again for another reading this week. And the message today is, again, very strong. It is time to stop bracing for impact. It is time to quit isolating, to come out of our shell, to be seen, to be witnessed in our magic, in our authenticity. There is such a creative energy to this message. I just know that this is definitely, I have chills. I have chills. This is such a creative group. Magical, and I just feel like there is something to do as well with like the fae. I don't know why that's coming in, just very much like whimsical, magical, creative energy that needs to be expressed, that needs to be shared. But I just feel like you've had such a challenging last year, and maybe for some of you, like the last 4 to 5 years has been nothing but challenge after challenge after challenge. And so of course, right? Of course we are constantly just bracing or expecting the worst or hiding ourselves because, I don't want to get criticized, or I don't want to cause any issues, or I don't, you know what I mean? But it's like where you're at now, the energy that is presenting itself to you now, it's this gentle unfolding of just... this gentle unfolding of like this pathway and this next chapter and cycle that's like all about reception and receiving and expression and safety and excitement and joy. Oh my God. Also, before I even started filming, It's Time for Healing, Not War came out, as well as Slow Down and Celebrate Yourself. Not only that, the Empress is also here. Okay, so this is really like this need to soften, to know that we're safe, to not force, but to allow things to come to us. So there's we're gonna navigate this together, y'all. I'm feeling so much right now, so bear with me. Happiness. Ladybugs. How many of y'all been seeing ladybugs? Or just been feeling them? Are ladybugs some of y'all's like sign, like confirmation? That could be there as this could be here for a reason of confirmation for somebody specific, but definitely confirming this happy energy, this excitement. And Spirit's like, I know you're afraid. You have every right, and it's very valid that you would be afraid, but don't let fear be your compass. What if you expected the best this time, is what Spirit is saying. And it's so funny. As soon as I said that, I feel like I hear somebody saying, but I expected the best then, didn't get it. And then I feel like there's also like this message coming in of, well, divine timing is everything. Everything has its right time. And there was nothing missed. There were no accidents. There was medicine in the challenge. There was medicine and healing in the challenge that you have been experiencing. And there's going to be also medicine in the magic that you're going to be experiencing from now moving forward. I keep hearing release it. Luck. As soon as I said that, release it. Somebody's sitting on something. I feel like you've produced, like I just keep hearing someone produce their own song, like their first, maybe it's an EP or something that you want to let out. Release it, share it, please. Some of you are writing a play. I kept hearing playwright. So I don't know if there's somebody working on like a play or an idea for one, and it's like, there are so many people. Let me just tell this to all the creatives listening, to every one of you who are sitting on something that you're not sharing. Trust and believe that there are other people who believe in it too. And those other people, along with your belief in this thing that you're creating, this will help it to rise. The luck card came out. No joke. This is like the divine timing. This is the time to release the thing. This is the time to launch this idea, launch your business, start posting, sharing again. Some of you are even thinking about going back to school even, and you just feel it in your body. It's like, it's time. Do that, please. This is totally a group who is being like gifted. Spirit wants to gift you, but you have to come to the party to get the gift, right? Like that's the only caveat. You have to you have to leave the confines of the comfort, right? Spirit, what else is coming in? Originality, blaze your own trail. Can I just say too, oh, I love that this came out. Hold on, y'all. The energy is so palpable. Like, it's so magical. Oh my God. But this originality card, I feel like some of you are trying to look for other people to like compare yourself to, or you want to see if there's somebody else who has done this thing too. Like, what did they do? Like, I just want to know if this is possible. And I feel like for a lot of you, you're innovating something. There's something really innovative about what you do. Whereas, yeah, there might be people doing similar things, but there's something so innately innovative and original about your craft, about your art, the thing that you do, right? It's unrepeatable, right? And so Spirit is literally saying to you, you can't compare yourself to anybody. You can't. It's incomparable, right? You're gonna have to just trust that this idea, this prophecy that you were given, this inspiration, this fire inside of you that led you to birth this idea of this thing or to start creating this thing, you're gonna have to trust that and that alone, and allow that to be your beacon, allow that to be your guiding light, and trust that the right people will find it and will love it. Here's the other thing too. A lot of you are really scared to be seen. You're so scared. And there's some of you right now who are starting to see that people are listening. There's a couple of you in here, people are listening, they're watching, they love it. But then there's also this aspect of you that feels this like, ooh, right? Like, it's scary. Like, oh my God, people are watching. What if I mess up? What if I disappoint them? How long until I disappoint people? It's like, whoa, hey, what if this isn't a scary thing? What if being seen and being recognized and being witnessed isn't scary? Spirit wants you to take the fear out of it. Those of you who are starting to notice like, oh my God, I don't know. I just feel like there might be some of you who maybe you post content and all of a sudden you're starting to notice that people are paying attention, and then you're like, oh my God, I'm feeling like I want to run away and not show up anymore. But it's like, don't do that. Please don't. Oh my God, please don't. Trust yourself, please. Because you might not realize it, but you're really intelligent and you know what you're doing. And even the moments where you don't fully know what you're doing, you will find it. You'll figure it out. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. Oh my goodness. Confrontation. Pick your battles wisely. We don't need to avoid stuff anymore. New beginnings. Begin your new life. The Phoenix rising. The Scorpio energy. It's also, I know there was a message I posted last week. It's about moving forward despite the fear. The fear will be there. We can't let that stop us, but we can continue to move forward despite it. And that's very much like that message is definitely, it definitely makes sense for this reading specifically too. Moving forward, get ready for positive change. That's literally Spirit saying, hey, look, I promise you, you're safe, you're good, we're good. We don't have to expect the worst anymore. Hey, what if actually you start to see the fruit of your labor? Like, what if you actually start to see the blessings come in, the tangible blessings come in? Because you will and you can, but the first step is you stepping out of your comfort. Higher consciousness is here. There's something too about this collective that's really, and I mentioned it in the beginning, that Fae energy. So maybe some of you work with the Fae, or you're just really connected to it. But this is a really psychic collective. Like there's something really intuitive about it, and you've always listened. You've always connected to spirit. A lot of you see, hear, and feel spirit literally your whole life, and it might have scared you. It might have made you feel like, no, but it's like now I feel like there's this, as you grew up, right, there's more of this deep connection to spirit and this deeper understanding. And so I don't know where I was going with that, but I just feel like a lot of you, maybe even without realizing it, commune with spirit often. You know what I mean? Like, and I just know that everything I'm saying, you just know it. Like it's just a confirmation. It's just a confirmation. Awakening your true self, raising your standards. Literally. We cannot settle for less anymore. Like this whole idea that your comfort zone is like, well, just whatever, it is what it is. That's not comfort. It's perceived comfort. That's like you're just tolerating something. We don't have to tolerate, right, anymore. We don't have to put up with things that are not aligned with us anymore. You're meant for way more than you've been allowing yourself to believe. You know? I don't know if February 26th is a date for anybody specifically, like if there's something significant with that date, but February 26th, March 14th, and June 2nd. I don't know why that's coming in. I feel those. So let me know maybe in the comments if any of that made sense or if that was like significant to you. Terraform your world, cosmic creatrix. Literally. Okay. I just want you to open yourself up to the world that is literally available to you right now. Like, but I can't force you to do that. I can only encourage you to do that, but it really is just like, oh my God, just look around you really quick. I know it seems scary. I know, I understand, but I promise you, you are going to be safe, supported, protected, and witnessed and seen. Yeah. Ooh, as above, so below, assistance is at hand. With this assistance is at hand card, it really makes me feel like this group is not alone. Y'all are not alone. Y'all are always supported and you always have spirit by your side. The funny thing too is I feel like, and this happens with everybody, but spirit really sends y'all like random people, like strangers, or like you're at, the grocery store and maybe this woman who's like familiar for some reason. You've never met her, but she's so familiar and she just looks at you and she tells you exactly what you needed to hear that day. And maybe you were crumbling. Maybe you were just like, I don't know how I'm going to do this. And maybe she just tells you, you're a really good person. I think you are a really good person. I just see it in you. And I just needed to tell you that. And it's like, what the hell? And then you find yourself almost crying in aisle 2, looking for rice. And it's like this random stranger just saw you. And I feel like that's always spirit led. Spirit sends people to bless you, to remind you all of the time. 110% of the time. Like it's a really beautiful support. Y'all, this is crazy. I love it. The support card. Seriously. Dude, oh, look at this imagery. It's really like they're your guides, just like, you got it, honey. You're doing so good. We love you. my heart. You are a good person. You are a very good person. You're so kind-hearted and you're so pure. And I don't mean that in a patriarchal purity culture sense of the word. I mean that in your heart is pure. You live with compassion. You live with heart. You lead with your heart. And yes, sometimes it could be at our detriment, right? But we learn from it. And I think that you've lived a life where you have every reason to hate the world and everyone in it, but instead it made you more compassionate. And don't get it twisted. This is a group that has gone through awful trauma. And when I have to reinstate the fact that it has given you every reason to not trust, to hate the world, to, you know what I mean? But instead, it's a choice too. Instead, you've chosen to love the world more, to have compassion for everyone in it more. And that is not an easy thing to hold. It is not an easy frequency to hold, especially in the world that we live in right now. And so I feel like you really, really need to know that. And that's more of the reason why, if there is anything you are sitting on creatively, any idea, any inspiration that you're like, I need to get this out. It is time for this to get out. It is time for me to act on this, to act on this dream, to act on this goal, to act on this creative vision of mine, because people need it, especially right now. You know what I mean? And it's so funny. I feel like a lot of the times, like, this is a group that channels a lot. Like you channel your art. So some of you who paint or write or anything with your hands, anything that you speak, that you share, dancing, it's like it's channeling. You're channeling energy. And it might not make sense to you, but I promise you it's going to make a lot of sense to so many people. Yeah. Yeah, okay. We're gonna go for last messages here, just to wrap this up. This is a really beautiful, beautiful reading. Goddess, honor your divine feminine energy, see your inner beauty, and love every part of you. Yep. Friendship. Seek out your soul family. Surround yourself with positive people and spend more time socializing. What did I tell y'all? I love this. I love the confirmation. Soul family, meeting our tribe, meeting our people. I feel like there's somebody who's considering like going on a trip somewhere, like traveling or going somewhere. Maybe you're considering buying this like ticket, but you're like, I don't know, should I do it, should I not? I feel like you're being asked to buy that ticket to book that trip. Courage, you are safe. Fear is an illusion. Set strong boundaries. Oh, shoot. Okay. Dance, move your body to music. Dance with the rhythm of life. Manifest your dreams through dance. Movement, moving the energy. This is both literal, so some of you are dancers, some of you maybe are thinking about going back into professional dancing, or working with artists or touring. I don't know, that's really random. But also, movement of the body is important. It helps you to clear any energy that isn't yours. And sometimes we just need to have fun. It doesn't always have to be reps and lifts and weights. We could just dance. We can make a fun playlist and dance to it, not care what anybody thinks of us, not care the way, if we're moving right or if we're shaking that thing right. It doesn't matter as long as it feels good, as long as you're moving the energy, right? Support. Y'all, there is so much here with support, like tons of support cards, and I love it. Ask for help, get more rest, nurture yourself. You have the nature card, ground yourself, find sanctuary in nature, connect with the elementals. Y'all, That Fae, I'm telling you, the elementals, the Fae, I feel it. I feel it heavily and strongly with this group. Back of the deck energy celebration. A positive outcome is assured. Celebrate your success and enjoy your achievements. Damn. And these last three, we're going to read these. Magic, make a wish. Believe in miracles. Magic surrounds you, y'all. I am telling you what, delight, count your blessings, take pleasure in the simple things, and always expect the best. And lastly, perfect one to end on, trust. Leap into the unknown, have faith, and move forward. Believe you will fly. This was such a good reading. I'm gonna leave it here. I feel it's whole and complete. But I truly hope that this served and supported you, that this met you where you were at. Let me know in the comments below if this resonated. I would love to hear. If you are curious and would like to book a reading with me personally, check the links in my bio. Also, if you would like to subscribe to this channel, that would be wonderful. I am so excited that this channel is growing a little bit. It's so fun and exciting, and I'm gonna keep showing up and supporting y'all, but definitely if you want to subscribe, it will help me out a lot. And I will be seeing y'all again this week at some point for another message. And until then, I love you, friends. Bye.